like Dennis said, it's sad sometimes we like to pick on people the wrong way, and I know we had our rough times too. And I remember talking to my wife, and she asked me, why I brought that Darius on the team at work, and besides the fact that he was a good painter, I just felt that he needed somebody in his life just to encourage him and move forward. And we had our rough patches. We had times where we didn't see eye to eye, but in the end, I remember sitting down and talking to him, and we were able to straighten things out. We had an opportunity to make things up. And I remember for the last few youth nights, we were the last two people to leave this place. I remember one time I even closed the gate on him. I was riding his motorcycle in here, and he was truly a person we could all say he always had a smile on his face. Always asked me, let's go to lunch, have a good time. And I encourage you guys to look at the people next to you as maybe just as if that person was going to pass away. And everything that we would love to say to Darius today, we would love to do with him together, let's do it with one another. Let's start uniting more. I mean, as you all remember, God spoke to us that the devil wants to put a separation in the youth and wants to make us to the point where we don't get along and see eye to eye. But I believe that this right here is a plan by God to unite the youth, and I know that God wants to work and let Darius be an example for us, and always remember him. And I pray that the Lord would break our hearts and that this would be permanent, not just something for a season, not just something for a month, but constantly that we would remember who he was, and let us act one another with more love, and like Dennis said, not gossip, and treat each other with respect. And I could say, alongside Brother Aline, I know that God knows what he's doing, and he wouldn't have taken Darius if he wasn't ready. And I believe that one day we'll all be united. I just wanted to share these thoughts, and also what Abel was saying, when I remember the first job that we started working together, it was in El Dorado Hills, and I asked Darius, I said, Darius, you know what, I got the boom box here, just put something that's on your phone and just let it play all day long. And I remember there was one song he really loved. It was by, I believe it was by Jesus Culture, I Want More of You. I want a fire deep in my heart, put a fire deep in my heart, I want more of you. And we would just repeat it. And then, he said, Dan, I want to show you something. And he started playing some of David Popovich messages, sermon jams. And there was one sermon jam that I'm going to try to find for you guys, so you guys could listen to it, to what Abel was mentioning. There was one sermon jam, it was speaking about hell, and how real hell is, and the reality of it, how many people don't even think about it so much. And I'm not kidding you, I think we played it at least about 6 times. We said, Dan, this is such powerful words. And there were times when I would come at work and we would just kind of stop doing what we were doing and just reflect on the things of God. And we had many times I told him, try to encourage him, and he would ask me questions, and I did my best to, give him all the advice, just like he would be my own kid or a brother. And I'm glad for the time that God has placed him in my life to share these things, and it's crazy because it's been just a few months now. We've had a good time, so